Coach, if you could just please begin with an opening statement.
Well, that definitely wasn't our best performance of the year. I felt we came out to start the game very jittery, anxious. We forced a lot of rush shots, and defensively, we definitely were not in sync on what needed to be done to control the tempo versus Delaware.
Questions?
Yeah, Coach, it just seemed like at first, in the first half, maybe it just wasn't as simple as making shots. And then in the second half, I know you guys had little runs. Was it frustrating at all to see, okay, we're getting so close, and then all of a sudden, Delaware would make a free throw? Or
Right. Well, it was frustrating is a tough word. It was more just trying to ride the waves. You felt, all right, the team's going to go on a run, and then I felt we started gaining momentum, but never capitalized. I mean, you look at it with Delaware having 25 turnovers, and I just don't feel that we really continue to capitalize at least 3 possessions in a row. There were maybe 2 that we strung together, but never did we feel we had control of the game.
Does the since that question went the way I was about to go, does the fact when you said you came out jittery surprise you? Because like in other years, there might be something right, something key, but you were really in a nothing to lose situation going in here. Just keep playing and try to get to the title game and take a shot.
Right. Well, that's obviously the ultimate goal. I mean, the regular season ended last Wednesday, and I felt with practice and our momentum and the excitement we had about coming in here and working to win a championship. But you didn't even talk about, hey, we're going down there for 3 games. We talked about winning our next game and not looking ahead. And I was just a little bit surprised by the team just being a little, and maybe because they want to win the game so badly, maybe that's where a little anxiety was in play instead of just staying composed. I think that's one thing I complimented this team about. It was remarkable. I could be in a timeout, we could be up 16, or we could be down 6, or whatever it was, and I get the same expression from them, the same look. And but today it was a different look. It was more, kind of looking through them. And when we don't have that connection from coach to player or teammate to teammate, it definitely catches up to us.
Sarah, what exactly did you think, maybe not necessarily the main problem of not scoring, but what did you see today that were some of the struggles for you guys?
Well, offensively, I think we were rushed a little bit because, for whatever reason that was, we were a little anxious. We had a week off. We can make excuses, but when it comes down to it, we just, weren't together like we have been in our past games. And I think that was, the worst part about it is because we didn't come in together. If they were shooting foul shots, there was no coming together and, calming each other down. And since there was none of that, it just kind of got off course. And then when we finally did come together, we just couldn't get back the lead.
And I know, obviously, a chance at a CAA Hoops title is now a little bit out of reach, obviously, but moving forward, I guess, how are you going to try to rally the teammates, especially, moving forward next year? You guys return a lot of people, and I know it stinks to want to look ahead already to next year, but how are you trying to rally the troops here to get them going to finish the season?
Well, like Coach said in the locker room, she said this season's over. We're moving on to our next season, which is the NIT, and we're just going to take that game by game, find out where we're playing Monday, and prepare for each game, and hopefully stay together. And that could go for a long season, and I think we're capable of doing that.
Any other questions, Mel?
Looking to that, of course, going into the WNIT, you have a recent history of success. So, I don't think you should have a lot of problems getting this troop rallied once you get home and regroup.
Mm-hmm. Well, that is true, but it is a different group. So you do have to work to make sure that they are rallied and excited for the opportunity. Any time you have an opportunity to continue to play, that should be an element of excitement, but you cannot assume that's going to be the case. You cannot take that for granted. So it's going to be up to us to make sure we get them on board at practice and playing like we have something to prove at this point.
Anything else? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.